We have reached the end of week one of the retrial of the men charged with plotting to kidnap Governor Whitmer. The government is taking a slightly different approach this time around. We have heard from testimony from several FBI agents in the past few days. Our Michael Martin joins us live with the very latest. Hey, Michael.
Josh, hey, how are you doing? It is a good afternoon out here, although very hot. Like you said, this is the first week of this retrial. It's in the books at this point. Now, we heard a lot today that we had heard in the first trial, more of the government and defense doubling down on what they said that first time around. It's FBI agents on the stand at this point after we got through jury selection and opening statements. We've got FBI agents, one that helped manage the case and one that actually worked undercover, with the defense pushing back, saying the actions that they and undercover informants took were simply out of line. Now, things began today with case agent Chris Long, who communicated directly with some of those undercover informants, Jenny Plunk and Steve Robeson. A text that Long had sent Plunk, one of those informants, about Barry Croft was read in court. He told her, "You just have to find common ground, show them good ideas Croft brought, and show them what's workable. A compromise may be needed on both sides." He revealed that Plunk was reimbursed about $8,000 for food and travel during the months-long investigation. We then move along to Agent Mark Schwiers, who worked the case undercover using the pseudonym Mark Woods. He was tasked with making contact with Adam Fox. He did that through an encrypted chat application, and he arranged to meet up with Fox at the Vac Shack, a vacuum repair shop that Fox was living and working under. And in a secret audio recording picked up down there in the basement, Fox seemingly heard telling Mark, "Our sole purpose is to restore the constitutional republic." Now, defense attorneys, as I mentioned, say these undercovers went way beyond the scope of what's appropriate in an investigation like this. And what we're hearing in some of these gatherings, 30% of the people that were there were actual either undercovers or informants.
Well, in the car that my client was in on that field trip they took him on up by Luther, it was 75% were informants. There were 3 informants in my client. So.
Yeah, so pretty interesting. And that trip up north that Joshua Blanchard mentioned there, that's Barry Croft's defense attorney. That was that alleged reconnaissance mission. They say that the group took 2 up to Governor Whitmer's Elk Rapids cottage. Defense saying, though, this is just an orchestrated field trip is the language he used. So should be interesting as court picks up first thing Monday. We expect to hear from the government's most prominent undercover informant, a man who goes by the name Big Dan Chappell. For now, though, live in downtown Grand Rapids, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.